Hello friends, in this video I am going to explain you how to create ramification in Casuarina. This is an Australian Casuarina. So I will show you how to improve the ramification in this Casuarina. But Casuarina is growing like this. You can see the tips growing like this. But first stage we will pinch the tips like this so that pinching, that is the first work on this process, and wait for another 2-3 weeks. Then all the branches will produce a lot of branches and it will become thicker. After that you reduce the length of all the thick this branches like this. You can see, okay, cut all the tips. Before that you have to grow it up to this thickness. This thickness is very important. If you cut a branch after obtaining its thickness to this level, then it will produce a lot of small. You see there are 3 branches. You can see 1, 2, 3. This will also produce like this. In this way you can increase the ramification in this Casuarina. This is the way. So I am going to, this is during this process I will remove a lot of unwanted branches also. These are all branches not necessary. You see the Casuarina grows like this. You see, you can see the branches. If you cut this branch here, this will become stronger and this portion will become thicker. In this way you have to improve the thickness of all these small branches, then prune it so that you will get a lot of small branches. You can see this is I am going to prune like this. All the tips I am cutting. This is the preliminary pruning. After that we will go for the best pruning. You can see this like this. Regarding this style, this is a very typical style. You see, this main trunk is this. This is slant. It is fallen. Not if it is reach the ground, we call it as a raft style. But this is slightly tilted to one side, and the new trees are grown on the top of that main trunk. So this is a tilted. You can call it as a tilted. Raft style. So its angle is almost 45 degree. In this way also you can create raft styles. So now I am going to prune all the tips of the long grown branches in this way. This is one tree, so this is its apex, and keep this is the apex, and this is the another tree, second tree. Its apex is slightly above this. This is the main tree. You see this, so its apex is it is the tall tree. It is almost the center tree. This is another tree. Smallest tree. So we have to show the apex of all the trees separately. You must give some gap between. Slightly overgrown. because of the present situation I am unable to prune it earlier, so it has slightly grown taller. This is the pruning. Then you have to go for the fine pruning. So you take each branch separately and observe the branches and see the branch formation. In this process, you can see you have to remove unwanted branches and crossing branches. So this is okay. This is between two branches. This is also in a wrong place. There are two branches. I have to keep only one. I keeping the slightly upper one, and this also make it short. You see this crossing branch. This is also a branch between two branches. So in this way, refinement or removal of unwanted branch. You see here, you see this. There are three branches. You can see. You can keep only two. So I feel this two will be okay, and this is also coming. In this way, you have to do this work one by one. So now this branch work is over. Similarly, you go to come to this branch. This is also, you see, here also you see lot of branches in this point. So you have to keep this must go. In this upper growing, it is branches going divided into side, just like this figures. It is divided, but some growth is some branches are growing upwards. That gives the padding effect. It is just like a flesh on the skeleton. Then come to this. Here you can see this back branch. This is this has to go. Then there are two branches here. This branch you have to wire it and bring to the side. So at the time of wiring, we will decide whether this has to be retained or not. Now I am retaining it, even though it is from a wrong junction. That we will decide later. And this also, there are one branch, this will act in front, this side, and again this is the apex. I want to reduce the size of the apex a little more. The work on this tree is this is obstructing the view of this tree just from this side. So we have to cut it short. This is also tree, you see, the crossing. Now it is okay. Now this is its apex. Now come to the next tree. This is going to be the apex. So you must keep some space. These are between two trees. Actually, this is a sacrificing branch. Is not necessary in this position. So in future I will remove it. Presently I am keeping it to make this portion slightly thicker, because both are in same thickness. So I want this to be thicker than this. So I am keeping this back branch, which is a sacrificing branch. In future I will take it out. Now it will support the process of thickening of this lower portion. Okay. Then this front branch of this tall tree, this I am going to cut it. This is, you see, this is a crossing branch. It must go. A lot of small things at the same point. It must also go. And the importance of this branch, this branch is actually, you can keep it for some time, and it is additional branch on the lower portion of the trunk line, this base line. This can be removed in future, or you can keep it if you feel it is add its beauty. You can keep it. This will become a part of this will make this portion also slightly thicker. That is very essential. Up to this portion, thickness is okay. After this, thickness is taper is not sufficient. For that purpose, I am keeping this branch, so that this portion will also become thicker. So now this one apex, second apex, third, fourth, fifth, 5 apex to this. Then I come to the back side. Back side, you can same thing, you continue and prune. See, there are 2 branches from this point. So this branch is going towards this tree, so that this portion will not grow. So what I am feeling is I have to remove this growth and wire it and bring to the side between a more spacious area. So that is the way. Take this point. Lot of branches in this point. You can keep only 2. So that must be thin. Come this branch. This is also coming to this side. In Casuarina, elimination of the branches, unwanted branches is very important, because Casuarina produces a lot of small branches throughout its life from any place. It may be towards along the branches or the trunk. If you feel that the growth or the development of the branch is not necessary at the particular point, then you remove it immediately. Anyway, this is a sacrificing branch. You can do a lot of pruning to this, so that you don't take much energy for its growth. Its growth must be controlled. Its only purpose is to make this portion thicker. And this is another back branch of this tree. Now you can visualize the 5 trees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our next work is, the pruning is not yet over, because almost unimportant branches completely removed. Then we will go for wiring. That is another process that it will take so many hours. So this is the preliminary pruning, and this is slightly severe pruning. Only after reaching this level, we can do the wiring. So you see, you can next session is wiring of this tree, that I will continue. And thank you very much. Watch my TV continuously, so that you can learn more things. This is important teaching of Casuarina. So I have conducted a question answer session in my Facebook. In that also I have explained everything with the photos, and I made a talk on that also. You can this question answer session is a very interesting session it was. Now also you can ask any question about this one. Thank you very much.